Wow, guys, okay, this is your final update for Christian Geek Central Summer Insanity 22 event, a live stream planned for June. Actually, sooner in June than I was originally planning. I'll finalize the date later this week, but as I was looking ahead with my wife, I was like, oh, wait, no, that date won't work. We're going to have to do it much sooner than I was planning in June. Anyway, more on that later this week. But this live stream is going to be as insane for me as you guys can make it. At the end of June 1st, which is, tomorrow as I record this is June 1st. The morning after, I'm going to check the subscriber total for the Christian Geek Central YouTube channel, and that number will determine how crazy this event will be. It could be up to 26 hours long with hours of bizarre self-torture, up to and including frozen clothing, forced puking, truffle shuffling, and head shaving, but that is all up to you. You can get the details in the Summer Insanity link below. For now, the grand total, the final penultimate total. I'll give you the grand total later this week, but for now, the grand total, as of this recording, 3,204 subscribers plus 4 patrons over 29 brings that up to 3,604. So what that means is if we don't see a shocking number of YouTube subscriptions go down, that would have to be like a coordinated effort. And we don't have any patrons leave between now and when I make the final tally sometime this Thursday morning, June 2nd, my Summer Insanity live stream is going to be 24 hours long with an hour of me playing frustrating games and at some point donning the frozen socks. I already have, by the way, at least one mission lined up for that frustrating game hour that, oh my gosh, like it's really freshly, the wound is still very fresh because I got back into this game, I won't say what yet, and I really wanted to enjoy it, but I kind of rage quit years ago on it, and I got back into it again. There's so many things about this game I love, and that's what makes it the worst. That's what makes it the worst, is when I really want to love a game, but there's some frustrating difficulty element that just boots me out of it. So the wound is fresh, and I will probably be sharing that wound with you during this live stream. Now, I would be shocked if YouTube subscriber numbers got us to the next milestone between now and when I check the total Thursday morning. But there's still plenty of time for one or more new $1 patrons to crank up the insanity to 11. Remember, each patron above 29 at the deadline is worth 100 toward the final goal. So let me tell you what a few more of you could do by jumping on for 1 month at the $1 tier for our Patreon. First off, you can get yourself the new Spirit Blade Productions audio drama I just released this month, my interpretation of H.P. Lovecraft's classic tale of cosmic horror, From Beyond. You can download that right now at the $1 tier. And just one of you jumping on for $1 would add 1 hour of terrifying games that I would have to play, and I would have to put on the Frozen shirt. 2 more at $1 would add to that another hour of frustrating games, so a total of 2 hours, and I have to shoot water up my nose with a turkey baster, which I never get used to that. 3 more of you at $1 would add to that another hour of terrifying games. That's 2 hours frustrating games, 2 hours terrifying games, and I will have to show a video of myself that will make me writhe in agony of embarrassment. I know exactly what I would show. Just 4 more of you at $1 would add to that another hour to the total marathon, making it the longest live streaming marathon I've ever done, 25 hours long. It would add also another hour of terrifying games for a total of 3 hours of being terrified by games and 2 hours of frustrating games. That's 5 hours of me having a really bad time for your enjoyment. And on top of all that, I'd have to trigger my gag reflex for 30 seconds or until I puke, whichever happens first. 4 more. $4 in the grand scheme of things could make that happen. That is insane. That's and kind of weird and pathetic to think that I'm doing that for $4. But 4 of you jump on the $1 tier, that is what's going to happen. And there are even more possibilities beyond that point. You can check out the Summer Insanity link below for more details. Just a handful more of you at that $1 tier for just 1 month could make this the craziest thing that I do all year long, and actually that I think I've ever done. in my time making content. So please visit our Patreon page in the link below, or type in patreon.com/Spiritblade Productions. As always, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Keep sharing this content. Really grateful for that. So once again, I'm going to do the official tally the first thing in the morning this coming Thursday morning, June 2nd. That'll be the first order of business when I wake up and start working. And I will plan to put up a video soon after, announcing, probably on Thursday, announcing the total and the date and the time for the Summer Insanity live stream in June. But anyway, this is your last chance. Do it now. Get to the chopper. And subscribe to the channel and share some videos and become a $1 patron and tell everyone you can. And together, we'll all find out very soon just how insane this summer can get. Summer insanity.
Liberate butter.
Butter, my God,